So day one is done and we've already encountered I wouldn't say like a major issue, but it's going to delay us. So, welcome to the Bat Cave. So they were pulling up all of this tile and they realized that the subfloor was coming up with them. And they say this is an older construction technique and it's not like a cement, I'm trying to remember what he said, it's like sand with something else, but it's not concrete. So, I'm just looking around like, wow. So basically, so what they have to do is they have to get rid of all of this material that eventually, like he said, eventually I would have started having, the floor would have started like crumbling underneath the tiles eventually. So he says it's not a bad thing that we're kind of discovering this, but he's got to get rid of all of this, level out the floor, pour a new concrete floor, let that dry, and then he puts the glue and then the new tiles. So yeah, I'm not so much worried about the extra cost per se, because labor here isn't expensive, and I know cement is not expensive. Like I've had to buy cement before for another project and it was absolutely like ridiculously inexpensive for what I had to get. But it's just like, I'm really glad that when they told me that they're focusing on one room at a time and not demolishing the whole house at once. Because if I decide, you know what, that I'm way above budget on this, I might change my mind about the bedroom, although in my mind I'm sort of committed. So, but it's interesting. I mean, I'm looking at, they were able to salvage some of the tiles, and I think Lulu said she might want them, or they might take them. I don't know what they're doing, but like, holy cow, it's different. It just feels like I'm out, like I'm in a basement right now. It's incredibly humid. It's got that basement odor, but I think it looks pretty good. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. But you know, like I trust this guy. Like I know whatever he ends up doing for me, I'm gonna be happy with it. So I'm just going to trust the process. And I'm trying, like I was able to focus today. I was just working and the guys were working and I just let them do their thing. I'm hearing a drip, but I'm not sure where from. Oh, I think it's from the toilet, but it is what it is. So I'm not at the point yet, we're not at anything yet where I have to have input. So I'm just letting them, as I said, I'm just letting them work and try not to think too hard about it. And I don't mind if it, if it takes longer than he said like a week, and I thought that was kind of optimistic. So at this point, it might be what it is. So I don't know the order in which they're doing things. I would have thought that they would paint before they start doing the new floors, but they might not. It might just not be the logical order. I don't know. But yeah, it's quite a lot of work. I'm just kind of just floored by it. Just sounds so easy. Oh, we're just gonna yank the tiles and put new ones down, and I'm looking at the rest of the house and I'm like, ooh, because now I know the whole house the whole ground floor is gonna be like this. So if I pull these tiles, I'm going to have to pour concrete through the whole house. So does that make me want to change my mind about doing the rest of the house? And what am I going to find upstairs? So in a way, this was really good. So the things you discover, right? So anyway, I'm going to leave this for tonight. I'm going to go finish my job and then I'm going to jump in the pool.